So let's get started working on our handle. But before I start drawing anything, I go to Layers, New Layer, and I create a new handle layer. Okay. To start drawing a curve, you can go to Palette, Curves, and simply click on the CV curve. Because we set our world grid, as you can see, the grid actually stops exactly where my sketch is. To start creating our first point right at this point here, so along the z-axis of our world scene, you can either press and hold the Alt key and then click there, and you see when I move my mouse, the first point jumps to each grid point. And I let loose my mouse button and the Alt key. No, because I would like later this upper surface to be nice and round. I press my middle mouse button, and you see that with the middle mouse button pressed, I can create one point and only move it along the x-axis. And maybe I place it somewhere like there. Okay. Now with my left mouse button, I can try and draw a few more points, and I have to guess a little bit where I have to position the points. And if you don't hit them right away, not really a problem, because we can just change them afterwards. Now, for example, I would like one point be positioned there. I'm going to show you how to use the Snap Grid tool. So yeah, I can click on it and then simply click on this point and click on this point, click on this point, and you see that it snaps to the grids. And now I would like the last point be somewhere down here, and to draw a point only along the z-axis, you can press the right mouse button, hold it, and then move it, and you can see that I can slide my point along the z-axis up and down, maybe here, release the mouse button, and you're done. So that looks pretty good. However, here and there the curve is not perfectly hitting the sketch. So I can go to Palette, I go to Pick CV. CV stands for control point. So make sure that this tool is red and activated, and you see now I can pick those individual points, and when you click one, you select it. If you click another one, you add it to the selection. If you click it again, it deselects. You could go to transform and move, and then with the left mouse button I can freely move it around. If I click this button and press the middle mouse button, like with drawing a curve, I can move it, but only along the x-axis. If I click this mouse button with my left mouse button, if I click the CV with my left mouse button and then press the right mouse button, you can see I can only move it along the z-axis. And you can see based on where I put those CVs, Alias is reprojecting or interpolating that curve. So it's a little bit of guesswork at the beginning. So that seems to be pretty good.